Crypto news. I had to come to you guys on the jet ski because we're having some interesting price action here play out in the market. So let me turn my jet ski off here. I need to be talking to you guys about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is trading at $106,000 and the market is starting to heat up and we're getting some weekend volatility. You know, guys, weekend volatility, let's talk about that. So usually on the weekends we see somewhat bearish price action. Usually we see a lot of choppy behavior and usually it's very difficult to trade. And I don't really like to trade that much on the weekends unless I'm doing it for really just kind of fun, like doing some 75x leverage, Pepe or longs or shorts, and you know, a lot of really true risk on trading with just like high leverage scalping. And other than that, I won't really do any larger trades that, you know, with money I'm willing to lose. And speaking of those 75x Pepe longs, I have been hitting them non-stop. If you follow me at 333 Black Sea on Twitter, you'll see that I've just been hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. I got a 75% gain, I think a 96% gain, a 55% gain. Now I'm just trying to scalp this market because when the market presents volatility, especially like in the most volatile time, usually in the fourth year of the fourth phase of the cycle, of the 4-year cycle, it's a lot of fours. It's the most volatile, it is the most trappy, but it can present the most gains. And I really try to capitalize on that, guys. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing and what I'm doing with my own money. And I put my money where my mouth is. And what I'm doing is I'm doing some high leverage scalping and it's been profitable. Sure, you know, guys, when you're using like 75x leverage, you can get liquidated. I've gotten liquidated a few times, but that's why you use money on these really high risk trades that you're not afraid to lose. Like, you know, I'm not doing a $200,000 XRP long at 75x leverage. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a $100, $200, maybe even like $1,000 75x long, but not doing like multi six figures unless it's a trade that I've actually built true conviction on and really gotten like true confluence on the trade. That's really the only way I'll be doing any heavy leverage. I shouldn't say heavy leverage, just a large trade while using leverage. If I am doing that, I'm only doing like 3x to 10x maximum if I really believe in the trade. But guys, on the weekends, you need to be prepared for this trappy behavior. Usually we'll get a market open, I should say the market close on Friday will be what the market open is on Monday for crypto because all the big money's gone. The order books are thin and it's easy to manipulate the market over the weekend. And when the big money comes back on Monday, that's really when everyone says, okay, now we're back to business. And now we actually can see the move continue to the upside or to the downside. But I will say there's a caveat to that. Because in this cycle, we've seen a lot of continuation happen throughout weekends. We've seen a lot of the biggest moves happen out throughout the weekends. But usually a lot of it gets brought back down on Monday. And then we get brought back up by, say, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But guys, I just want to emphasize on, yes, the market's heating up. Yes, I think that June, July, August should be somewhat bearish and sluggish with the invalidation that June, if we start to see continuation, like rallying to the upside, Bitcoin's trading at 106,000 at the time of recording this video. If we start to see continuation into the end of June, I would say that's my invalidation. We're probably getting ready to front run Q4. Now, if Q3 is just sideways chopping, then I think that we're going to be prepared for being right on schedule with the 4-year cycle and really just be setting up for the bullish Q4. I got to get out of the way. I'm gonna get in the way of some boats. We're gonna see if I can do this one-handed here. Oh. All right. We're getting out of the way. 1 second, guys. All right. So yeah, Q4 should hypothetically be the bullish time frame based on the 4-year cycle. And I just want to come out here, guys, and give you this up to date because I know a lot of people are pretty upset about meme coins and altcoins right now, and rightfully so. This market has been somewhat, I mean, this entire cycle has been somewhat bearish for altcoins. Bitcoin has been the play because all this big institutional money has been buying Bitcoin and not really playing around with the alts. The alts have been kind of just used as VC's way of taking money out of the ecosystem, just max extract. But I just want to say, like, based on the 4-year cycles, we should be expecting there's a boat coming right for me, guys. We should be expecting an actual altcoin season by the end of Q4. We should really be expecting it. Now, can it be different this time? Can we see potentially Can we see potentially that there isn't going to be true altcoin season because there's not as much money circulating in this market based on past cycles? You know, in 2021, the entire market was basically, man, these boats are coming straight at me. In 2021, we saw that this market basically had a lot of extra money that got added in from, you know, the stimulus checks, the helicopter money. It was getting floated down into the market because there was all this free money. People wanted to gamble and people were buying altcoins. They're buying low market cap. And this cycle coming around, we don't have that. Money's tight. Interest rates are high. Quantitative tightening is going on. The price of all goods have increased by like 10x. It's not 10x, but like eggs like tripled in price. And, you know, they'll say inflation's only up 6%, but it's definitely way more than that. And so a lot of people don't have a lot of money to gamble on crypto. So you're seeing a lot of this institutional money just buying Bitcoin. And on top of that, this cycle, we have so many more altcoins. We have millions and millions and millions of altcoins getting created on a day-to-day basis compared to 2021, where there was only, I believe, 7,000 of them. It's a big difference, guys. And I think that this time is a little bit different, but I still am going to believe in the 4-year cycle. I'm still going to believe that there will be opportunity at the end of this year in Q4 2025 for altcoins. But guys, I really want to nail this home. I am a Bitcoin investor and I'm an altcoin trader. I'll trade altcoins. Maybe I'll swing long them or swing hold them for like, I don't know, maybe a year or two max, but I'm not holding altcoins for the long term. I hold Bitcoin I'm going to be buying Bitcoin every day, guys. I'm going to hold it for my grandchildren, for my entire bloodline. But yeah, guys, the market's tough. The market's tough, and this time is different. And if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Be ready for some big moves here. Take advantage of that volatility. Take advantage of Blowfin, the link down in the description box, or pin comment down below. Get that $5,000 sign bonus and touch some grass, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.